Market to Market is everywhere you are. Subscribe to Market on YouTube, find us on the PBS video app to stream on demand, and add our 3 podcasts on your favorite podcasting app.
This week, the Senate Energy and Natural Resources Committee held a hearing on the growing drought in the western third of the United States.
What has been a slow-motion train wreck for 20 years is accelerating, and the moment of reckoning is near.
The 2-decade-old drought has dropped the depth of the nation's 2 largest water reservoirs, Lake Mead and Lake Powell, to levels unseen since the reservoirs were first filled over 60 years ago. The dwindling flows of the Colorado River are making it more and more difficult to meet the contractual commitments of water service to various cities and states in the region.
But in the Colorado River Basin, more conservation and demand management are needed, in addition to the actions already underway. Between 2 and 4 million acre-feet of additional conservation is needed just to protect critical levels in 2023.
An acre-foot of water is roughly equivalent to the annual water usage of a family of 4. Scientists have estimated that the current drought is the worst in the region over the last 1,200 years. Much of the discussion centered around future water usage.
Thankfully, we do have options, but we have to manage for the rain and snow patterns that climate scientists tell us we're in for, not for the patterns we long for.
I grazed my entire operation in the National Forest. It is dead. It is not generating water. The headwaters of the Colorado River is not generating near the numbers of acre-feet that it should be because the forest isn't functioning.
If basin states cannot reach an agreement, is the department prepared to take actions to impose restrictions on other states without regard to river priority?
Yes, we will protect the system, but we're not at that decision point yet.
The struggle between thirsty crops and thirsty city residents was the crux of some of the testimony.
Congress needs to make massive investments in agricultural efficiencies. I agree with Mr. O'Toole that we need to prioritize food security, but we can't balance the structural deficit by evacuating cities. So we're going to need to make our ability to grow the same amount of food with less water a priority.
What can you tell me about the Bureau's priorities moving forward as they relate to water levels at Lake Powell?
What we're prioritizing right now is really short term. What actions to make up that 2 to 4 million acre-feet in the basin to help protect Lake Mead and Lake Powell? Because all of the actions that you mentioned, the nearly 1 million acre-feet that we did this year, buys us a year. And we cannot be in the same place next year where we're talking about critical levels to protect Power Pool.
The National Weather Service expects drought conditions in most of the Southwest to worsen through the summer. For Market to Market, I'm Peter Tubbs.